Hi, my name is Catherine Hatch. I've lived in Lake Bluff for approximately 7 years. My husband and I have two daughters, Scarlett and Estelle. They're 6 and 8, and I truly love Lake Bluff. I've worked in Waukegan for over 15 years as a public defender, and I would take the train all the way from the city. And I always thought Lake Bluff was so special with the gazebo. And so when we had a chance to come up here, it was the first place that we wanted to go. And because I recently transitioned from being a public defender for 15 years into private practice in Lake Forest, I want to still be involved in public service and get into the village politics. And I thought that this was the best way to start that. So that's why I'm running for clerk. The initiative I'm most interested in is just preserving the village, the quaint village feeling. And I think some of that was a little bit threatened this past year with the group called the Lake Bluff Militia. And when I was in downtown Lake Forest one day with my family and parades came through, it was very disturbing. And I want to make sure that our village, the name of our village, which I'm so proud to live in, isn't associated with any groups. I don't care about political affiliations. It was just the method in which it was all done. And so that's why, for me, I want to make sure Lake Bluff has its brand, which is unity, family, friendship, and I really want to make sure that that stays. Another initiative that I'm very interested in is preserving the beach. I think it is the most lovely part of our village. I think it's unique. It's what makes us special. And I know it's very expensive, but I really want to make sure that we preserve the beach and the surrounds. Initiatives, I think that's very important, is obviously the economic development of the downtown of Lake Bluff. I understand the 3-on-3 initiative was very divisive. I do believe that we need to change some of the ways that we are looking at development in our town to sustain it. I'm not sure how my view is going to change or how it's going to develop. And that's why I want to make sure that I'm in this role so I can get all the information and become educated on how the development can proceed to keep the village as it is, because I do love the feel of the village, but I do understand that to modernize and to get tax receipts, to have the income to sustain our village, that things may need to change. Similar to what I said in the last question, I think that dovetails into the fact that one of the other issues I'm concerned about is the infrastructure. I know it's a boring issue. However, it's super important because I look at Lake Bluff as this amazing historic old home, right? That we're going to have to take care of the bones. So unfortunately, that means pipes underground. That means making sure the buildings are all fortified and that everything is in working condition. And unfortunately, I know it's expensive, but I do believe that we need to make sure that the bones of the village, the infrastructure, is in a working state, in a safe state, and something that we can build from.